I'm Duke Morton, and I'm talking with Gwen Sarandrea here
Right.
about her fantastic book, Frank Lloyd Wright's Marin County Civic Center, commemorating 50 years. Uh, and it's the second edition, featuring hundreds and hundreds of photographs of this amazing building that you really have to see for yourself. I grew up in Marin County, and I was not aware of so much of the building and the grounds surrounding the building before I started working on this book with you, which she was kind enough to bring me in on. I edited the photos and did the layout and learned so much about this building. And I've been visiting it since I was a kid with my parents. Uh, and so you were we were talking about you did a lot of this, and I had forgotten. You were photographing this when COVID was we were in the depths of COVID, and lots of it was shut down. How did you get these photos during that?
Well, the library was shut down, but fortunately, I had already taken several photographs. Now, I would have taken many more if the library was open, but I did have a few at least to put into the book. Also, the beautiful cascading fountains that go into the lagoon, they're circular and they were shut off. But because I had taken photographs for the first book,
That's right, because it's the second edition. You had a first edition, so you had photos. I forgot you had them already
yes,
photographed, which is really
and,
fortuitous.
and I took that first book out of print because the book wasn't good, but the photographs of the lagoon were wonderful.
They're fantastic. All the photographs are wonderful. It was the presentation, so she brought me in happily, and I was so fortunate to get to work on this book and edit the photos. And then you took like a year's worth. I forgot it was like an entire year of photography specifically for the second edition. Uh, and so you were talking earlier about how the building is arranged, and in the book in the very beginning, you see the scale model. It straddles two hills, and it all of the offices, rather than being, he decided not to do a tower, but to do it lengthwise to blend in. Of course, he was a master at blending in with the landscape.
Yes, Wright really designed the entire building to bring nature into the building, and the surrounding area is absolutely gorgeous.
Yes, and you had also talked about, and earlier, and I could not find the photograph. So many great photographs in here, hundreds and hundreds. You talked about, and we talked that it's been used in so many films to present the future. And amazing, it was designed in the 1950s. The end of the buildings looking like spaceships. Uh,
Star Trek Enterprise,
yeah,
exactly.
exactly. It really does look like that. And of course, it was featured heavily in Gattaca, the science fiction film. Uh, just amazing. You can see the details of the architecture anyway. It's just
Yeah.
great. I love this book. Another thing you had talked about too was once you're inside, even though it looks very linear and flat, the canyons when you're down on the different levels looking up, it's just amazing.
Yes, there's four floors that are open, and you can. It's just amazing. It's jaw dropping. You go in there, and
Yes,
just
it's like a cathedral almost. I
it
mean, there are
is
spaces that look like a cathedral. It's
very much look like a cathedral, and it's just absolutely amazing. Words cannot
They
describe it.
really can't, which is why it's a book of photographs. Because you really can't, and even looking at the architectural drawings, you cannot get a sense of it. This book really does do that. And there have been you've had many comments from people that have retired and had spent years working in the building, and this book is a trip down memory lane for them, getting to experience the building every single day. And then we were talking also, the outside grounds are so beautifully landscaped, and there are paths and fountains. With it, of course, you have the building in the background. It's just such a great setting. But you can walk. I mean, there are people that do their morning walks all the way around. I forget how many miles it is around with the paths.
Yeah, and in the summer we have the Marin County Fair.
That's right, the
The
fairgrounds. Yes,
fairgrounds is an important part of Marin. It's fun.
yes,
It's like, yay, summer's here. Go to the fairgrounds.
yes, yes. And you, of course, have the backdrop of the building and the lagoon. It's all centered around the lagoon. Uh, which is just fantastic. Anyway, you have to, whether you've grown up here or you have visited or you haven't visited and want to know more of Frank Lloyd Wright's work, this is his final design that was completed. Not completely in his lifetime, but it was his final project. Anyway, on Amazon, Frank Lloyd Wright's Marin County Civic Center commemorating 50 years. Buy it right now. You need to have this book in your library.
Thank you so much.
Certainly.